might have said, look, if you want to be an idiot and you want to drive around in your car all alone wearing a mask like a moron, I mean, you might as well just put a big bumper sticker across the back of your car. I don't know, crap. I am a conditioned, primed animal, dumb as a sheep. If you want to do that, fine, but that's not what they're asking. They have primed and conditioned this to make you do the same. They didn't leave it if you're sick, stay home. They shut down every business in America. They didn't say if you're sick, stay home from school. They shut down every freaking school. You get a virtual prom with Michelle Obama and a virtual graduation with Barack Obama. If someone in your household tests positive, whole family's quarantined 14. No, we quarantined healthy families. And not for 14 days, we're 90 days plus. And probably the most reckless thing that the president's coronavirus guidelines for America did was the very first line. Listen to and follow the directions of your state and local authority. First of all, the president doesn't have the right to mandate that. Secondly, our state and local authority, well, our state authority is the legislature. You're going to change laws. You're going to change where I can go, what I can do. You're going to take away my Bill of Rights. You're going to take away my freedoms. You're going to take away my legal rights. You're going to shut down businesses and tell them they can't be in existence and only open them if they allow you to run them. You better do that with a legislature and a law, not an executive abuse and a branch of government that doesn't possess that authority.
All the executive orders.
With all due respect, love my president, shut up. You don't have this authority. I'm friends with my governor, Bill Lee, but shut up. You don't have that authority. And nobody dropped dead and said you could form a committee and have authority. No, you call for a special session of the legislature and do it right. That's a constitutional republic, but they're not interested in that. What have you been told over and over again? We're all in this together, meaning if you should speak up and say, well, listen, I know there are some people that are vulnerable to this, but I also know we're making everybody vulnerable. We're destroying businesses and jobs and abilities to provide for families. That ends up being life versus life really quick. You're not in it with us. Translation, you're an enemy. You need to be silenced. Soon you need to be arrested. Soon you need to be forced to take a vaccination. You need to be forced to be tested. You need to be thrown in jail. Or better yet, Mayor de Blasio and a little Speedo may trot out on the beach and drag you right out of the water if he's not busy dragging people out of Temple. Stay home, stay safe. What does that messaging do and condition over and over again?
And de Blasio warned the people going to church, if you guys don't stop going to service, I will shut down your houses of worship permanently. He actually said that, de Blasio. And before him, it was Bloomberg dictating what we can eat and drink.
The only key to unlock our freedom are these tests. How do you ever have a key that works? A test is a snapshot of a moment. Do you plan to test people hourly? Every 10 minutes? So I go get the test today. What does that tell you tomorrow? Nothing. How do you know I don't have it tomorrow? Or the next day? Or the next day?
That's right.
I looked at my kids 2 months ago. I said, you're never going back to school.
That's right.
I looked at them 2 weeks ago and said, you're not going back in the fall. Now they've got all these contingency plans. Well, we might split them up in half. Some will go on Tuesday and Thursday. Some will go on Monday.
It's not safe anyway anymore, school. But all the tests are bogus. All of them. And we've all got corona in us. So if you test negative, they're going to just keep testing you. You test positive, then the 50 people around you in the last 14 days also could be quarantined or removed from their home. It's all what it looks like. Nothing about health. But it's amazing how all the governors and mayors and county executives, and they all come out of the woodwork. They love the daily shaking their finger, exerting power and control. They love it. They're sick. They're sociopaths, tyrants. Yeah, at least 90% of them are. So there's a few governors that have been standing up. But executive orders in New York, Cuomo, the first 55 days, he enacted like 262 new laws or changed laws unilaterally it's always under emergency declaration. It can be any emergency. President, governor, anything goes if it's an emergency. Like Katrina, FEMA turned into not a rescue, natural disaster humanitarian. Katrina became captured, detained. At gunpoint, National Guard was used to detain people in, I forget the name of it, the Dome, Louisiana.
Well, how the heck are we ever getting out of the house anyway? Because then we're going to go back to dying in the streets driving. We might start showering and falling and dying there. There's no death-proof way to live.